Alrighty, so here we are, leaving off where we last left off on Magic Knight Rayearth. And yeah, we're finishing up the blue girl. I would call her Azuli. I'll call the red girl Ruby, and then I'll call the green girl Esmeralda. It just makes it better because of their colors. And I think the Emerald is probably the best color in this game. It's just so vibrant. So now we are defeating the boss, and I am now level 4 because I have grinded previously. Last time we left off, we actually got beat by this boss within, I want to say, about 2 attacks because I was very underleveled. But this should be not even a hard task now that I'm way stronger than before. And without further ado, we're going to hop into it, beat this guy, and then we're going to start Esmeralda's scene. And I think Esmeralda is the hardest because she's very weak of the other two characters. It basically goes from good to worse. Ruby was the strongest. She's the second strongest, which is the character we're playing as of now. And then our third character is probably the weakest because of how clumsy she is. She's kind of missed most of her attacks. It's disturbing, but it happens. Now, this guy, we can kill him in one hit. So let's get him out the way and let's actually start the Esmeralda. And so she also goes to the hub world and she meets up with Ruby. So with Esmeralda, what I'm going to do is mainly run for most of the battles and probably use majority of her magic. So that's going to require a little bit of grinding because once I get to level 2, she'll be a little bit more accessible in terms of magic and health, and that's what you want. So if you don't have enough magic to actually defeat an enemy with Esmeralda, your best option is running, and don't try anything else because you will die. And there is one hit game over, so once you die, if you have not saved, you're starting back to the beginning. Face value, straight up. So she meets Ruby. He's so excited to meet her best friend. And they're talking about the hardships they went through in order to meet each other. So while they catch up, Esmeralda will start to play in the picture, so. And I guess I will be dropping Ash right after these. Next on chapters, video 7 for all of these videos will all be completed probably by tomorrow, and Ash will be the first game I play. So once they're done all going through this door, there is a final boss in the game where we use, I think, all 3 characters. I'm not quite sure. I have not gotten to the end of this game quite yet. I stopped right about on Esmeralda because of how hard her story is. It's extremely terrible because she's pathetic. In terms of Game Boy stats, RPGs, she is one of the worst characters in Game Boy Color history. So another reason is because she's a pussy. She's cowardly as fuck, and she doesn't want to do anything that requires danger. So probably of all the Magic Knights compared to the OVA, she's the worst character in my opinion. So first of all, what we're going to want to do here is go over here, look at this sign, check this door, head back over to that treasure chest that you see. Then you're going to open it up. Then, as you recall, there was another treasure chest over here. This door also has a lock. You want to open that up. It'll automatically do it, so there's no need to press any buttons. Now, the key from this chest will unlock the one below. So keep that in mind. Notice I haven't ran into any random encounters, but don't count that out because it will be happening very soon. Soon to the point where I might save here. Yeah, so she takes so much damage from her attacks, you have to use her Wind Slash. That's the only way you're going to defeat enemies. And the amount of time it takes to recover this ability is even more ridiculous. Like I said, if you can't beat an enemy, just run. You need your magic. That's the only way you're going to win. So as you can see, these switches activate different locks. Now you're going to be careful about this. It's very tricky. I'm going to show you guys these areas down here. So this is technically considered a puzzle. And right about here is where I stopped playing the game. So from here on out, it's going to be a blind Let's Play. But luckily, this is the last character in the game. So there's nothing I need to worry about at all. Thing about abilities is they never miss, so spam them as much as you like. I find this game to be very impressive because the voice animations. Not a lot of Game Boy games have voice animations, even for the Game Boy Advance. Let's put that out there. So that's a very high feat. Not only that, guys, I managed to decode Magic Knight Rayearth second, Missing Colors, which is basically the second, which is the basically the sequel to this game. So we will be able to play that, which I'm very happy about. I hope you guys are as well. And yeah, we'll be Let's Playing that along with, if not Advanced Guardian Heroes, we're going to be playing the Black Matrix Zero for the PlayStation 1. Alright, so that key is for this lock right here. We open this up, and this will activate this. Okay, then this most likely opened up another door that's going to give us the key in order to open that. So this game is very simplistic. It gives you pretty much all the hints you need to in order to beat the game. There's no like kanji required to play this game. You just have to play enough RPGs to know that you have to grind, and there's always an objective in every story between these ladies. So keep that in mind. So we activate this switch, and this will allow us to go through the last room. So I think it's, let me show you how bad her basic attacks are. It hit right now, but she will miss occasionally. So don't rely on that at all. At all. That is not a very secure basic attack. That shit will miss 75% of the time. I'm going to go ahead and save state here for measures. Go back up, activate that. Yeah, this is really weird because I know the first time I played her, she was missing all of her attacks. She actually died because of that. There was absolutely nothing I could do. So when you activate that switch, you actually block yourself off. So they want you to do that, and that's the reason why they placed that right next to the stairs, because most people are obviously going to push the switch. But you don't want to do that at all. We should be gaining our levels soon after like 2 more battles or so. If not this battle. Yeah, I want to say 2 more battles and we will be straight with our next level. That's the only reason why I'm sitting here fighting. We got the preemptive to use magic. And this is a game I advise you guys to pick up yourselves. It's very worth it. Original copy shouldn't cost you too much, and you know. An emulator shouldn't either. See, it's never good to take a risk because you can die. Her hit rate is terrible. So after 2 battles, here's our level. Oops, did not mean to go that way. Okay, we're good enough to start running away from battles. So we know that one's locked as well. So this is where pulling that second switch comes into play. A little air fang ability. Kind of useless, but it has 100% accuracy, so probably the best attack in the game. Especially when all of the girls have that special attack, and it works for all of them. Okay, so I fucked up the puzzle, but I'm going to end this episode here, and then when we start off back with part 7, we're going to finish up the rest of her story, and then when it comes down to part 8, which will be the finale, we'll finally finish off the ending of this game. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give some feedback, and I'll probably be ending all of my other series, considering Ash and Black Matrix in that view. They'll all be ending at episode 8. So if you guys enjoy this and if you guys want to see more, you'll see more of Magic Knight Rayearth when I come out with Magic Knight Rayearth 2nd, which is the sequel. And if you want more Black Matrix Zero, there is the PlayStation version I could play, but I do have other playthroughs that I want to do instead. I do have another Game Boy Advance livestream coming out, and yeah, also Ash, I want to finish that because I do have other NDS plays that I want to do as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure to like, subscribe, give me some feedback. And I will see you guys next time. As always, fans, bye-bye. And make sure to like and subscribe.